Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am with two fabulous fellow beings and soul friends. I have Gerald from TarotStache and Tanys Coughlan from Twillow Lifestyle Community. Oh my gosh, I love that. You got a new toy.
How did you do that?
Did you do that on Canva? What system are you using for that?
It's the operating system, the update for the camera. So I can do that. And I am totally doing this for when I'm a guest. It works. You have to have a Mac. You have to have a Mac to be able to do it at FaceTime.
I got to figure out how to do this on Canva, Tanys. This is cool.
Oh my God, it's cool.
I know, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
exciting.
sending you all love. Thank you, Gerald.
We'll just channel ours through his hearts. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, I'm just going to go straight to our chatters because we got a lot of people coming in. Miss Mayrita Myra is here. She is a fabulous Vedic astrologer and good friend. Lisa is here. She says hi to Michelle, Tanys, and Gerald. Hello, hello. A homie Nancy Palmer is here. She's going to be with us on the 18th. So we get to leave with her fabulous self. Yes, all the best chatters.
Absolutely.
And Bookie Bewitched, good to see you. Yes, best chatters. There we go.
Yeah, that's great.
Jessica, good to see you. Jessica, welcome. And I love My Soul's Journey, Bella. Hello, hello.
Bella.
Joyful Journey's here. Good to see you. And Beth is here. Good to see you, Beth. Lots of people coming in. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, we've got a lot going on this week, you guys, as far as stuff. But this is also eclipse month. So I'm going to go into what's going on there. And if you guys want to pick a few cards for what we can expect this week, we'll go ahead and do that while people come in. And I'm going to go ahead and cancel Nightbot, guys. So I'll put him in timeout. There we go. There you go. Okay.
So
he doesn't bother
you.
you.
In timeout.
Yes.
Oh, Maruta's here. Good to see you, Maruta.
You sit on the naughty step.
All right. So let's see here. All right. So we have some major energies coming in this week. The main thing is actually happening tomorrow. Mars just entered Libra. He's in Libra right now. And so we're going to experience a Mars Ketu conjunction. This involves the South Node, which rules our past lives. And they're going to meet in Libra. Okay. And this occurs in Chitra Nakshatra. And this is also what the solar eclipse is in. So it's kind of like a little Pinoti or a little hit before the eclipse hits. Okay. So what this conjunction does is it creates unpredictable and potent energy. Okay. It can trigger sudden bursts of assertiveness and drive, but also it can lead to a lot of impulsivity, conflicts. Doing the Mars or Ketu mantras is something that I would recommend for this transit. And wearing red coral for Mars or cat's eye for Ketu can help harmonize their influences as well. But maintaining mindfulness and patience, as this conjunction demands really careful handling. So just use this intense energy to initiate positive change while avoiding unnecessary confrontations and risks. Ketu and Mars, I find when they're combined in people's charts, they're usually, they had to go through past lives that dealt with war, for example. And if they're struggling with some of the trauma from that past life, they can be a little more prone to accidents and things like that. So just be more aware during this time, okay? And then I'm just going to talk about the eclipses because they're important. The first one is going to be in Chitra, okay? And this is going to cause potential challenges and disruptions, unexpected changes, obstacles in projects, or health concerns, depending on where it falls in your chart. So to counter any negative effects, you can engage in remedies like meditation, charity, offering prayers to Surya. And one really simple Nama mantra is Om Suryaye Namaha. And you can do that 108 times via a mala, which kind of looks like a rosary. I'll show you what it looks like. And really good stones for this would be, really good stones for this would be sapphire and amethyst, because they can calm you down. And Saturn's can be pacified with wearing sapphire correctly, usually on the middle finger. And I have a big strand of sapphire that I use too. and I'll put it under my bed. Oh yes, there's the mala. Thank you, Tanys. And then here's the mala I use, and of course it has tiger eye on it, just like what Gerald's wearing. So that's a few things for the eclipse. Just stay cautious, avoid making major decisions, prioritize your self-care, and know that any mantras or spiritual activities that you do during an eclipse are magnified by like 1,000. Okay. So this is a great time to just step away from turbulence and stay calm and do those spiritual practices. Okay. The second eclipse is on the 28th. I'll go a little bit more into that as we get closer, but it's in Ashwini. And it's a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipses tend to be a little longer. Okay. Solar eclipses are like an acute energy to where whenever a planet goes over that eclipse point, we can expect drama. Like, for instance, when we had the big nightclub shootings in Las Vegas here in the United States, a planet was going over the eclipse point of that year, and we had a mass shooting. Whenever I see an eclipse come, I just tell people it's not a good time to go out and do big events. It's not a good time to get together or start anything. Just lay low on that day. Okay. And then the two cards I got were Sapphire and Amethyst. Sapphire is easy does it. Health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So avoid that impulsivity, avoid making big decisions, things like that. And Amethyst, it's great for anxiety if you're feeling anxiety on this day, okay? Because I did get the 9 of Winter for how we're all feeling about the eclipse, in case she's looking up at the moon there. And unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenario, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Don't worry, just do spiritual things that day. Don't try to do anything crazy, okay? And I see Tanys has a beautiful crystal. Is that smoky quartz?
It's a pale amethyst.
Ooh. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay,
That's
so without
gorgeous.
ado, what do you see coming in?
So what I got was, hold on to your hats.
Oh boy.
Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. So things are very like volatile because we are like, in waves with the eclipse energy. You also need to know, though, that you are protected. You are safe within Michael's bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Of course, taking Michelle's into consideration, we do have some waves happening. Recognize your signs from above. Okay, so watch for those. The angels of healing are with us. So it's a good week to work on the inner work, do some healing work. Prioritize your self-care this week. Okay, important stuff. Increase your knowledge, which the healing journey is all about getting to know yourself, right? So increasing your knowledge can be knowledge about self, or it could be knowledge from a book or a class. All right. Embrace this magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space to manifest miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So what's standing out for me there is allow your wishes. So I think we sometimes will get in our own way when we're looking at manifesting stuff. So please stay out of your own way this week. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins Michael to spark your creativity, to help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. So it's a bit of a creative week this week. We just have to watch our thoughts because we want to make sure we're creating what we want. Okay. It is, however, time to play as well. So creativity and play together. Okay. And I asked what we could do to sort of ride the waves this week. And I got books. Good time to read. Cancel, clear, delete. So do your clearing stuff, right? Make sure you're smudging, doing any tubing and all of that stuff. All right. I got the vegetarian or vegan card. So eat your veggies. Even if you're not vegetarian, eat your veggies. Singing and dancing goes with our play card. Okay, so keep the vibe high. Do things that you enjoy and follow your passions. And yeah, make sure you're doing the self-care along the way. Hope that's helpful.
And Tanys, I just wanted to mention that fasting is also recommended during eclipses, and at the height of the eclipse, don't eat anything. So that's what I think the vegan vegetarian
Oh,
is for.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
your
Yeah,
guides
makes
I
sense.
totally forgot that, and your guides totally caught it. So thank you. That was awesome.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
There we go.
so what I got the Ace of Swords. And what I find very interesting is it looks like this the sword is being held by someone, and then a person is approaching. Be careful from whom you grab a sword. Pay attention. Don't just be grabbing a sword just because of the hand's out. Understand the commitment that you are doing with it. And you also don't always have to pick up the sword. Just because somebody is offering it to you doesn't mean you actually have to use it. This is an important time. I'm listening and I'm learning with the majority of you about the eclipses. This is really a time for you to be an emperor. Understand what's going on in your kingdom. You are all that. And an emperor is one that understands the boundaries of the kingdom and where they rule. And you know, the idea of deleting, I think it was Tanys was talking about deleting. An emperor has to make those decisions. What is coming in? What is spending time? And what do I need to move out of the kingdom? So it's much safer. This is an opportunity for you to, okay. It's also an opportunity for you to pay attention to your crown chakra, and understand what connections may be missing. And sometimes you need to shine that. And I'm getting this feeling of sometimes it's necessary to do this. Yeah, she said, Tanys is putting on their crown. But it might be necessary to do this, not just in a sense of, I don't know what's going on. Instead, going, let me exercise that. Let me support that. I also got the 8 of Cups. Throughout this week, we are going to have opportunities to let things go and move them on, so that, and I'm also applying this as this is that eclipse season as well. We need to release. We need to let go of things so that we can get our ballast back. That our hot air balloons can actually lift up instead of actually being held down. The other thing about this is it is oftentimes in our perspective. Am I letting something go, or am I moving towards something different? It can be both. It can be all three. Pay attention to that. I also got a card of the Mountain. Sorry, everybody. It's going to be tough. There's going to be hills to climb. Pick your path. Here you go. Pay attention to which route you take. Take some time to understand, okay, have I traveled down this road before? Do I know what I need to do? And Saturn is in the sky. So Michelle Marie, I don't know if that means anything, but this is
obstacles, delays.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Sorry about that, everybody. We can have a willingness to actually meet those obstacles, a willingness to set those boundaries, a willingness to walk away from things that are not serving. And in fact, many of these things are opportunities for us. They're going to give us, when we remove things, there's an energy shift. When you cleanse your house, when you do the feng shui, when you clear stuff out, it's amazing how that gives. So it's important to remember, sometimes we need to be by ourselves, and other times we need the support of people around us. Don't forget that, because guess what? you may be support that somebody else needs, and you give them the opportunity by asking for some help. So there you go.
That's awesome. And once again, they all blended.
Yeah, great.
They did. You can't make this stuff up.
That's great. So let's say hi to some more wonderful people here. Oh my gosh, so many of you have come in. Okay, I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. Flower Beauty, good to see you. Pooja is here. Good to see you, Pooja. And something about a crystal show. Very cool, Maruta. And Susan's here. Yep, you're first, Susan. So go ahead and ask your question. And thank you for tipping. Flower Beauty. Love that name. Let's see. Laura. Hi. You're second, Laura. Okay.
Laura.
And we hope you're feeling better. We're sending you tons of love and healing. Okay. Colorful Foresight. Thank you. Oh, I love your.
Hello.
That is a really cool handle there. Colorful Foresight. Didn't you just teach a class on colors, Gerald?
I did.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, yeah.
Good. Oh, Bella liked your crystal, looks like. That's awesome. Get through GT.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Ooh, so Betsy says pale amethyst in the jewelry thread is called Rose de France. Oh, I didn't know. That's beautiful.
Ooh.
And I was a jeweler. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Oh.
I'm Shredda. Welcome. Good to see you. Visiting us from Twitch. We're on a lot of platforms, guys. So, and just to let you guys know, the last time Gerald was on, right after the show, Jonathan adds up all of our channels. We had over 300 unique visitors.
Ooh.
So, yes, very popular.
It's the three of us. I swear, the energy is really big.
It is. Perriette, good to see you. Speaking of a beautiful French name. Shaw Woman is saying hi to everyone. Oh, Fatima's here. Blessings. Thank you. Received. Blessings back to you too. I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, yay. Heather's here. Yay. Gerald's sharing the love. She's
he's doing it just because he can.
Love you, Heather. We're going to be on Heather's show on the 19th, I believe. Is that the day we're going on, Tanys? Or is it the 17th? I have it written down.
It is.
It's one of those days.
So
yes,
what
19th.
What I hear you saying is everybody should like and subscribe, and then that way they don't miss anything and ring the bell.
Yes.
Please. And Christine is here. Good to see you, Christine. I'm so glad that you caught us live. All right. So yeah, thank you everyone. And please subscribe to all of our channels. You can go back and forth. We don't mind. So, because we're here to support each other and we love it when we all get together. So we have Susan first and then Laura and then Jessica. And just to let everybody know, we do tippers first and then we'll do lightning round if we have time. Okay. So if you want all three of us to answer your question, go ahead and tip, please. All right. So I did Susan. I'm going to go find her question. There you are. Okay, Miss Susan. Put me up. My guidance via the karma cards has been to waitlist the B&B, but I'm not sure why. It's time to list with the realtor I've met with, or is there someone waiting in the wings to buy it from me outright? Anything that comes up, thanks. Okay. Well, I got that you need to pay attention to your health. That's what spirit, like I got all health cards. So I think that what this situation is doing is it might be negatively kind of affecting your health and adding to some stress. So I got a lot of self-care cards for you. And then I'm going to try to pick out a yes or no card for you. Okay, Susan? All right. So the first one I got was the 6th house. The 6th house rules are what we're putting in our bodies, our health. It rules our daily routines and our habits. Okay. It's also about how we serve others and also self-employment. Now, this also has to do with your bed and breakfast because you own it and you are self-employed. So I'm going to give you some advice that you're getting from your guides first. This is what's blocking the current energy. There's a wound that needs to be healed. Okay. Withheld support from the past can cause low self-esteem and cripple action. So there's something from the past that is now coming forward and asking to be healed. And eclipses do have this energy. And then once you do heal that energy, I can see this block being removed. I mean, as you know, we're going through some house stuff too, Susan, and it's as above, so below. There's spiritual meanings and reflections that have to do with a lot of these things. So I think they're just trying to get your attention regarding, health and daily routines so that you can change up a few things in your life for the better. The one thing they really, really want you to focus on moving forward is your new marriage with Daniel, because I got the partners. I keep my word and put my partnership first in all ways. And you see the butterfly there? There could be some transformation happening in this area, but they really want you to focus on each other, okay? Because that's you're newlyweds, and that's important. Here is something that you got. I got the heal card. I enjoy drinking lots of water daily. As populations soar, water becomes more precious. Those lucky enough to have access to as much pure water as they need should drink lots to purify themselves and work to end water waste and pollution. So there's something regarding water. I don't know what your book is about, but it's going to be cleansing is what I just was told. Something cleansing about your book and your words in it. Then I got I am a soul, and I see the dragonfly there, another sign of transformation. I am the universe observing all other universes. I breathe in the realization that I am not my name or what I do for a living. I am filled with knowledge, and I am a soul traveling onward. I breathe out the illusion of being separate from all there is. Again, you're going through some transformation, and they're just basically telling you to let go and let the process move the way that it's naturally moving. I did go to my creativity oracle, and I got the courage card. That's funny because I pulled another one with a leopard on it, and Gerald asked before the show started. He's like, "Oh, is that the courageous or the courage card?" And I'm like, "No," but he knew it was going to be the first one I picked. So there you go.
Courageous.
Yes, have the courage to see the lessons in all situations and face them constructively. So that's what you're being asked to do, is be courageous. And of course, Gerald's got all of his tricks over there, which is awesome. And then I got the enchantment card. This is what I feel like the other person that's coming in the wings, so to speak, because you see how he's got a bird here. And you said, is there anyone waiting in the wings? I think yes. The answer is yes, because I see it in this card. Okay. We are enchanted when the muses sing the art spirit into us. So you do have some muse energy coming your way regarding the transaction, which is interesting, but remain courageous. And there's something about leopards, Tanys, that might be of meaning there. If it's saying anything to you. I'm going to go back to another deck and try to get a yes or a no for you. But I did get there is someone waiting in the wings. Is there anything else she needs to know? I got a yes card. I got the North Node. Okay. But know that things will really clear up and be less confused by October 30th, because he will be separating from Jupiter, and you are in Jupiter Mahadasha right now. And so you're definitely feeling the Rahu-like effects. He causes anxiety, psychological imbalances. He makes us maybe eat and drink things we shouldn't. He's trying to get us to store karma so that we keep coming back here. Okay. So he's going to be going off of Jupiter October 30th, and you should feel a bit of a reprieve then. I hope that was helpful. I know Tanys and Gerald have tons more for you. And thank you so much for sharing your energy with this, Susan. We're sending you tons of love.
So the symbolism for a leopard, it stands for strength, confidence, power, intelligence, beauty, and leadership. So really about that courage thing coming through. Okay. Okay. What I got for you was pretty clear, actually. So pray from the heart. Prayers can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Okay. So right now you're in a stage where you need to just sit and prayer. Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. This is why you're being asked to wait. There are details that you have not yet seen or heard that need to be explored first. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. Okay, so there's a piece there in that decision that maybe is not about your self-care. So self-care, because the next one I got was prioritize your self-care. So much like what Michelle said about, the health stuff, prioritize that. Yes, the other has to happen at some point. Prioritize your self-care. So you're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance in your life. do some play. Okay. And you were asking if there was another real estate agent. Yep, someone new's coming. So, just let go of whatever isn't serving you. We have the let go card. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace the future. So like Michelle was saying, there's some healing work to do in order to release stuff to move forward. And then this other person will come in. Okay. Embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So focusing on what you're passionate about, that's what you need to do right now. Self-care and what you're passionate about. That needs to be the focus. But you also need to know that you're protected. Okay, you're in a bubble of light, and Michael's got your back. So then I asked, what else do you need to know? And honor and respect your deep sensitivity, because it's a gift. So your sensitivity is part of what's coming up for you right now, to make sure that you're working through it. You are profoundly clairvoyant. So you do see this stuff. I think there's a tendency to question whether it is real or not. It is. Okay. Pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So crown chakra. So that's, again, very much about getting those messages. Archangel Raphael is here to help you work through your stuff. So that's the healing work that we were talking about. So there's some healing stuff that needs to be done. When I asked what it was about, throat chakra. So there's something you're not speaking your truth about. It can also be, clearing it a little more. Now, I know you do a lot of singing, but I think this is more about speaking. So it's about that creative speech or writing, right? I know you're working on a book too. So creative writing, maybe, creative speech. There's some healing that needs to happen around that so that you can really allow things to flow. I'm getting carnelian, that would be a good crystal for you to work with. And do I have any here? Oh, I have a little piece. A little wee carnelian. It's that lovely orange stone. Somewhat see-through, right? As opposed to red jasper, which is not. And I keep getting drawn to this one as well for you, Susan. And it's strawberry quartz, which they're just beautiful. They just have a lovely energy for your self-care stuff. All right? Hope that's helpful. Okay. Nice. Yep.
So Susan, you're asking about, is there somebody in the wings? Yes, there is somebody in the wings. The creating the environment of, maybe you let people know that you'd be okay if somebody bought it outright. Also put that out into the universe that you are open to that. If you are genuinely open to that, that's the environment that you need to create. It's very important, Susan, that you, what you need to do is the Seven of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. This is all about balancing. It's all about waiting for the right time and moving appropriately. So as it relates to the property or the B&B, now may not be the time to list with that realtor. I still feel somebody, showing up. There's going to be there. Word of warning, you do not need to have somebody just show up really quickly, offer you some cash, and then they're going to leave. That's a little shady. So don't lose your sense of integrity when somebody is just offering you a lot of money, because that's a whole different ball of wax. So, you want to avoid trying to do it so quickly, and that there's a feeling like a runaway, because somebody may not actually be who they say they are. Yes. Somebody could lie to you. They could be a bit on the shady. What you need to solve is understanding the Five of Pentacles and Judgment. you I don't know about you all, but are you all getting download of information in the middle of sentences and it's really kind of confusing? And it's like, okay, which sentence do you want me to finish first? Which thought? You have to understand your bigger picture. What's your approach that you're taking? Because the Five of Pentacles, this is, you might have an opportunity solving the problem. If somebody's coming in and offering you some money for it flat out, then how do you do it in that environment to where nothing goes wrong? Make sure that everything is on the level. That's what they want me to say. Make sure that there's nothing. I mean, make sure it's all about the being on the level. And Susan, I haven't met you, but I think you pretty much have a good intuition, and trust it. Trust it. What you can. Great. Right. Okay. What you have to support you is companionship. I don't know who that is. Are you recently married or something like that? And use this person as a resource. Tell them what you need. Help them. Allow them to help you through the process. Oh gosh. Yeah. I got romance here. So I think what is important is that while all of that B&B stuff is going on, you do not lose the sense of romance and companionship. It's what's going on. These are your core. Remember your core. Use your judgment. Make the right decisions to what do you place first. And on the bottom of the deck here is the Fool. Again, be careful of shady. No offense to shady or shade, but just make sure that things are on the up and up. So I hope that makes some sense for you, Susan. Thank you.
Well, and solar eclipses tend to reveal big secrets that have been hidden for a long time.
Ooh, yes.
So you're picking up on that energy for sure, Gerald.
Thank you.
So that's awesome. All right, Miss Susan, we are sending you so much love. She goes, so much help, y'all. Oh, you're so welcome. Yes, tons of love. Come back. Let us know how you're doing. And yeah, but just breathe through those eclipse energies, everybody. We've got this. We've got this. All right. So just to let everybody know, in order, we have Laura, and then we have Jessica Richardson, and then we have, I believe, Shem. Okay. So those are the order received so far. Okay, so our next question is, let me find you, Miss Laura.
Did you see Medium Betsy Palmer's comment?
I did, Betsy. I don't know what's going on there. We're getting successful stuff. We're getting others. They're coming in for other people, and they're using the same link. So, I'll try to. I'll ask Jonathan to post another link or something and see if that helps.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I just found Laura. Okay. So question, y'all are probably sick of this. No, we're not. Reverse shoulder replacement. Gotcha. Has me a hot mess physically, mentally, spiritually. Oh, yeah, I hear you. I'm literally having trouble doing the basic things. Okay. And then you go on. Let me see. I'm not better. I'm mentally exhausted and spiritually depleted. My support group I have is unavailable. I live alone with no essential services and going through insurance. Okay. I did get some cards for you. And then I'm going to end with a mantra, a healing mantra that I'm going to send you. Okay. And if there's any healing you guys want to do in the background, then yes, we can do that too. Okay, Laura, I'm so sorry that you're going through this. So the first,
before you start, can I just ask Laura if we can, do we have permission to do energy healing for you in the background?
If you give us permission, we can do that for you. Okay. Oh, Odin is on your lap for the reading. That's sweet.
They feel the energy, right?
Yeah, he's here. He's with the energy as well. Okay, so if you just give us permission, they can go ahead and do that for you. All right, so the first two cards I got for you from the karma cards was I got Neptune and I got the sun. Okay. Just look at Neptune's eyes. They're clouded. Okay. He's causing a lot of confusion. Okay. There's, you're not seeing your health clearly because the sun represents your vitality. All right. So there's something that isn't clear regarding how to best move forward regarding your health. The two main cards I got, I'm going to go ahead and do this one first because I think this is important. You have clearly been thrown off balance because I got the Prince of Roses upside down. Okay. So what this tells me is that, be careful. Okay. You can't change anybody else. Okay. And it's hard enough to just change ourselves. Okay. Now is not the right time to force things, especially improving your situation. Because, how do I say this? Any kind of move or action that you take can cause, it can incite irritability, quarrels with friends and family, things like that. Another thing I got when you said you weren't getting any help was that, how do I say this? It's times when things like this happen that we find out who our real friends are. And if you are physically, mentally, emotionally, everything in pain, and no one's stepping up to, how do I say this? Just basically provide you with a little bit of support, you might want to work on improving your relationships with people or walking away from people that don't have your best interests at heart. Okay. What else did they
I'd
say?
also like to ask with that is whether she has expressed that that's where she's at.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. They're saying be careful. Okay, they're saying that in the past you might have gotten involved too quickly with people before really figuring out who they are, especially the bullying type. Yeah, they attract you with some kind of ardent interest is what they're showing me. Okay, they're giving me the thing, love them and leave them. Like that kind of, like there's something regarding, okay. So that's kind of what I'm getting there. And I am getting that there's some past life stuff going on here too. But this is the main thing that you're dealing with. You're dealing with some shadows right now. Okay. I bravely face my shadow self. Encounters with our ever-present shadow side causes anxiety, self-doubt. It weakens our resolve. It poisons relationships with suspicion. The problem is not that we are bad, but what we think they are. So they're asking you to rethink the way you think. And they're also saying that rethink the way that you deal with relationships. And as far as I'm more upset with insurance. I understand that. We're going through that right now too. There's a lot of not great things going on with insurance companies. But this is the solution I found for you. I am on a journey. Okay. Every step of life's journey is an important adventure. I breathe in the pleasure and increased awareness that accompanies my travels. I am filled with infinite energy that animates my life and everything around me. I breathe out fear of newness. So what I got is, when I got these two cards, this very rocky, shadowy, yuck energy. And then I got this beautiful light journey, like out in the sun and the flowers and the garden. You're basically getting rid of some shadowy parts of your personality in order to attract higher vibe people. Because the way I see this is that if you're in crisis and your friends and family aren't stepping up, they're not your friends and family, because that's what friends and family are for. When someone is in crisis, we come to their aid. I have a savings account just for that reason, because I've been in situations where I needed a lot of help, and the people that stepped up, I'm like, okay, you're my friends. The people who cut me down while I was down and didn't step in and help me when they could have, they weren't my friends. And so I walked away from them. And Gerald, at the beginning of the show, he pulled that 8 of Cups energy. So it sounds like this is an energy that you need to walk away from. So I did pull a self-care card for you, and I got the rest card. So just rest, take care of yourself the best that you possibly can. and see this as a learning opportunity for the types of people that you have around you, and also a learning opportunity for your insurance company and where to get the best insurance. Just to give you an idea, our house was destroyed and our insurance isn't paying a dime because they're crooked. And that's happening across the United States. Health insurance, and it's a problem. So you're not alone in this. I'm like in support groups talking about this with people. That might be where you find some friends, other people that can empathize with where you're going and give you some good advice. And there's lawyers in these groups too that can help you as well. Okay. So, and yeah, Gerald says that he can use the Robin Wood for you, and we hope that's helpful. So I'm going to have Tanys take over, and I'm sending you tons of love and healing. And if you give me permission, I will, when they're done, I'll go ahead and give you a healing mantra. Okay. Sending you tons of love, Laura. Okay. And healing.
Hi, Laura. So it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile. So it is healing. It's taking some time. Okay. The angels of healing are with you. So they are working on it for you. And you need to know that you are protected. Okay. So tap into them, because you have to ask them for the help that you need. Okay. So when I asked about asking, or do people know where you're at? Also about, your guides. Have you asked them for the help? Because they can't actually intercede unless we ask or we give permission. You'll notice we're asking for permission to do healing and stuff. It's much like that with the guides. We have to ask for them because we have free will. That's part of our thing as humans. We ask for free will. We got free will, so we get to choose whether we get help or not. But we also get to choose whether we, have any interference. So just be the real you. Okay. The greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And I got someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. So I think that some help is coming. Support is coming. You may have to go out and look for it, but there is someone there that will help you. Okay. And don't settle for less because they are there and they're going to be able to help you. So just listen with your heart to what your heart needs and ask the guides for that. And then ignite the courage and jump over those hurdles, because you do have that courage in you to do this. This is really just a bump in the road. Okay. It's going to get better. I know it feels long because it's a long healing process. Just look deep inside right now. That's what you're being asked to do, is look inside and open to love. And that's also, opening to love is also about finding your inner passion. So what makes you passionate inside? Because then you're going to be able to embrace the future. There's doors of opportunity opening up for you. Not too long, because it said we're almost over. Okay. So watch for those doors of opportunity, because they're going to exceed your expectations. So this is a time of growth, if you'll allow that. So it's about doing the personal growth. So looking inside and all of that. And I have have you asked your angels for help yet? card. Also heart chakra, so those are just to confirm, right? Listening to your heart, opening to love, heart chakras involved. I feel as though there's some healing to be had in terms of your heart chakra energy. So just feel into that. In terms of what can help you, I got children. So I don't know if you have children or whether there is a friend's, like a tween kind of age that might be able to help you, something like that. Get a second opinion. Okay. If you don't like the opinion you're getting, and that could be your insurance, if you don't like the opinion you're getting, find an expert to talk to about this. Use your natural healing abilities. So we all run Reiki. All we have to do is bring it down through the crown chakra into our heart and out our hands. When we are trained in Reiki, it just allows us to channel more. But everybody has the ability to channel. So use those natural abilities to heal. Okay. And then, just watch for cravings. Make sure that you're desiring life-affirming foods and beverages. I got sobriety, so I don't know if perhaps you're drinking more than you would normally, or which, when we're in pain, we tend to do that. And then, you know, exercise is key. I would say hold off on the exercise until you get to physio. I'm not sure why this came out, but maybe just don't. Okay. I guess do what you can with the lower body. It's your shoulder. So, you know, do what you can with the lower body. It's to keep the energy and the blood moving in the body, because the more that stuff is moving, the more you're going to heal. But don't overdo it, is what I'm hearing, because, you know, that could cause a lot of movement in the upper body. So just be careful what you do, but don't just stagnate, because that's going to affect your mood as well. Okay. So sending you lots of love and light, and I'll continue to send you some healing while Gerald continues with the messages. Okay. Sending you lots of love.
Laura, I'm sorry that you're going through this. I am using the Robin Wood. The first card I got is the Page of Pentacles, which is if you're dealing with physical things, it says go. This is the start of something, and it's oh wow, yeah. Go slow. And I like what Tana said and referenced the lower portion of your body. You need to be grounded physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. So spend some time noticing your feet touching the ground. If you can go outside, that would be encouraged, because notice this page is standing with their feet, bare feet on the ground, and is holding out, and that light is radiating out. And I think this is a key opportunity. What's happening underneath this is the Seven of Swords. Someone is trying to steal your joy. They're trying to take away things that have kept you going, kept you motivated, kept you in a healthier frame of mind. And I am really curious about what you are saying to yourself. Your self-talk may not be the best right now. Start a new way of talking to yourself. I also got the Three of Pentacles, which is a lovely card about understanding mastery and working at it. And look how happy that person's face is. They're happy for showing up and doing that work. And it's hard, but they're enjoying it. So find some okay. You've lost a lot of the things that have brought you joy, and it's really important for you to feel that. Supporting this is the King of Swords. This is a card of mastering your thought, your word, and your deed. So, Laura, I don't know exactly what's going on. I would set up some structure of things that you are going to do for your self-care every single day, and do them. Show up and do them. And because it's really important, because as Tanys was talking about, you know, speaking your truth and saying things, my throat chakra was hurting. So I think you have to pay very close attention to what you're saying and how you're saying it. And the fact that Michelle Marie mentioned, or somebody mentioned, have you told people where you are? Because if you don't articulate it, people, not everybody is psychic. And if they know, there's an opportunity. I feel like you're getting a different perspective right now, if I'm honest with you. This is that, oh, I hadn't thought about it that way. And one of the things that is about this card in particular, this hanged man is doing this by choice. There is no ropes holding him there. And so changing your perspective is really important. It's supported by the Two of Cups, which is a healing at such a deep, deep level. This is that reaching out to friends and, you know, find out who your friends are. give them the opportunity to help. You need to let them know, and you need to be very clear in saying, I am really low. I could use a friend to go out and have a cup of coffee with, or somebody to talk to me on the phone and just listen, somebody to distract me, just to help you get there. Okay. What's interesting is I also got, the first card I pulled for you, Laura, was a Page of Pentacles. The last card I got for you is the Page of Swords, which says to me, through all of these other cards, you're going to actually start to be able, you are going to be able to step out and say what you need to say and be articulate in a new way for yourself. And that could very well be, I need help. Somebody, and putting out a call to friends, leaving messages, texting people. However, be clear about what it is. Don't go, hey, how you doing? Expecting somebody to respond. Instead, say, I'm really low and I could use somebody to talk to. Are you available? And doing that. I am also pulling the High Priestess. And Michelle, what did you say about doing magic workings during the eclipses?
Oh, they're 1,000 times more powerful.
So, Laura, you be the High Priestess. You make it happen. You set your intention. You radiate that energy out there. You radiate health, well-being, and think about what it is, how you are going to feel when you have that. Don't just say, oh, I'm tired of all of this. Don't do that. Go, I am healthy. I am cared for. I am loved. I love. I am magic. Definitely. And I'm going to pick a radical abundance. Experience. Somebody mentioned this is past life related. It totally is. Totally is. And I actually think you could adjust things a bit. You could nudge a little bit some of what's coming for you. Understand that this is an experience. I hope that makes some sense, Laura. Thanks for letting us read for you. Whew.
Do you know the Three of Pentacles card? Can you pull that up just for a sec?
Absolutely.
Okay, so when Tanys said that the angels were working on you, you see that the wings
Look
are
at
on
all
the
the-
shoulders, right? That's
Yeah.
the angels working on your shoulder. That's what they said when you pulled that card. And so
Okay,
I also had a flash about past lives for you
Yes.
as well. That you were hit in the shoulder.
oh,
You know those big, it was like Viking style, like a big, the big hammers like made out of stone and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was under attack. That somebody hit
Yeah.
you.
It's like somebody took one of those big things and whacked your shoulder in a past life, not this life, of course. But that's what I'm seeing. So if you can see that at all, picture that lifetime at all, do some Ho'oponopono as you picture that lifetime. Okay, so the Ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and thank you, and keep going. Okay, you may find that it gets sore when you picture it because it's related, but keep doing that mantra. Okay, hope that's helpful.
okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do your mantra really quick. Okay. All right. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanan Urva Rukamiva Vandanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanan Urva Rukamiva Vandanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanan Urva Rukamiva Vandanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, 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 Laura. Okay, sending you tons of healing and love, Laura. Okay. All right. So our next question is Jessica. Thank you for tipping, Jessica. May I have a message from my guides? Yes, you may. All right. They really want you to focus on your home and your savings account. Those are the two cards I pulled. Second house, which is second house also rules speech, but I got that there's something regarding your finances and your home. You're making your home base secure and making sure that your savings is in alignment. Okay. Because the main thing, because you did ask, can I have a message from my guides? And of course, the way that they always come through is I got the 8 of Roses, which is, it literally says signals on the card. So they are sending you signals. And they're saying that the energy and love that you've been putting out there is going to come back to you in a positive way. So that's really good. They're saying pay attention to the signs and symbols, including body language, as it's just as important as words. And make plans now, not later. And live your life in your own unique way and follow your bliss, because you are being like supported in especially the second and fourth house, which is what they're showing that you need to kind of spend some time in. Okay. Because the second card I got was the 8 of Gems, but I got it reversed. This could show a potential block. Okay. Avoid perfectionism is basically what they're saying. Okay. Do things one step at a time. Don't expect everything to be just so. They're saying an imbalance of resources, status, or achievement might present problems in the next week or so. Okay. And they're saying if you have someone in your life that's overly critical, they maybe withhold praise or allow fear or mistrust or control to stand in the way of your relationship, then it's time for a more perfect relationship is what they're saying. But just there's some perfectionism around you that's kind of icky, and they just wanted to point that out. This is your way through it. I went to the Art of Affirmations for this. I got the Goddess of Balance. This is you. Okay. I am content in all circumstances. Use this gift whenever you notice you are discontented with the way that things are. Try instead believing that things are the way they are now for a reason, and that you don't know yet. Okay. What is important now is that you perfectly attain or maintain this exalted state, but how quickly you return to trying to attain it when you notice yourself forgetting to try. That's kind of like, but what they're saying is, as you go through and you take on these new challenges, these new projects, these new relationships, focus on balance and avoid perfectionism. Okay, because you are divinely blessed in these areas, but they're trying to work on your contentment piece. It's kind of like they're saying, Lord, grant me patience and give it to me now. It's something like that. Okay. And then I got this for you as well. See the fish there going with the flow? I am learning. We actually have the salmon runs coming up here right now. We just had a ton of rain on Ganesha's birthday, and they were able to get through, which was like, oh, thank God, because I was really worried about the salmon. But this is kind of what I see your energy as. Much can be learned from everyone and everything, even the nets that try to ensnare us. I breathe in the wisdom that the flow of nature is offering me. I am filled with the desire to learn all I can about life and my place in it. I breathe out ignorance. So there is a piece that you might be missing. That's the ignorance piece. We all have it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here and we wouldn't be learning. Okay. And it's being clouded by perfectionism of some kind, or wanting things to be perfect or the way that you see perfection. Okay. They just gave me a journal prompt. Jessica, how do you view perfection in your everyday life, and how is it holding you back? Okay. And then they're saying that there are specific instances in your childhood, in your teenagehood, and in your early adulthood that can provide answers to why you're kind of facing this particular challenge right now. Okay. But they are definitely sending you signs and symbols. They want you to go with the flow and just avoid having to have things just so. All right. I hope that was helpful and made sense. I know Tanys and Gerald have more for you, and I am sending you tons of love. Okay, Jessica. Oh, yes, I'm working to pay down my debt, and I see angel numbers all the time. Oh, great. Okay, so that's what they're helping you with. Don't be a perfectionist about it. It's okay. All right. And just go with the flow. You're learning. But that's what we're all working on. Okay. All right. Hope that was helpful.
If we're here, we're learning. It's our purpose. Okay, so they're urging you to take control of your thoughts. So you've got some self-defeating thoughts, is what I'm hearing. Okay, So just take control of those. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. Because I think there's some fear narrative going through your head. So have no fear. Okay? Fear is creating blocks for you that aren't necessary. I also got like your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So there's something to do with children for you, Jessica. Not sure if that resonates with you. I feel like it might not be about like your children, but I think, I don't know whether you work with children or something. This was an odd card for me. So maybe you'll understand what that's about. Okay. Time out. You've been busy taking care of everyone else's needs. Now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Okay. Do some self-care, please. I asked which guides you're working with. I got Diana, and her message is focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Kathumi, cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So your guides are already talking to you, okay? Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Okay? And hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So again, that's about your thoughts, right? So just watch your thoughts. What's the narrative that's going through your mind, Jessica? Okay. And then you have Babaji, who is all about soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So on a subconscious level, you understand connections between all things. All right. All right. So change is coming. You're going to be going through a time of change. There's some transformation. But you're pretty confused because I'll tell you, I'm confused. I got these cards. I'm going to read them to you in succession. Okay, so it's 5 cards, and it is, no, it's not time yet. All is in perfect timing. This is it. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait, look into other options. Yes, timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. And yes, you are correct. You've listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Okay? So I think that you are on the fence about something. You're going back and forth about what to do with something. Because these are all of my yes and no cards all in one from all of the decks. They all came out. Both yes and no from both decks. Okay? So I think you're confused about what you should do. I do have you're at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort and guide you to the next step. Happiness awaits you. Okay? A new or a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement is going to usher in a positive new energy. Okay? And then you will be able to manifest what you need. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take your power back. Ultimately, if you do this, all that confusion is going to change. Take your power back so that you can release the confusion and step forward with confidence, because they are saying that a lot of it is in your head. It's that confusion. It's the narrative that's going through your head. The stories that you're telling yourself are part of the holdup with being able to move forward with that stuff. Okay? So take your power back. Choose what's right for you. Go into your heart space to make that decision. What's best for you. Not what's best for everybody that's telling you what to do. What's best for you. Okay? Hope that's helpful.
You are all that, and exactly what Tanys said. You need to recognize the power that you have. This is the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands, you could actually say, is a magician before they actually understand their full power. The page is very excited. Your message from your guides is well, step up and be who you ultimately are, because they need you to do that. This is something that I would guess that you've been working on for several past lives. It's been going on. This time things are a little different because you do have some understanding of that power. You've seen glimpses of it. You need to lean into that and embrace it. Embrace the scary of being awesome. Now, I have the Four of Cups, which I love this card because, of course, if you've ever had a cat, they're going to get lethargic. They're going to go, and they're going to knock stuff off the counter. I mean, it's totally what they're going to do. However, knock those feelings that you are having that don't serve you off, because this is what's in store for you. This is the Eight of Wands. It's that fast, rapid improvement. It's like, I don't know, like it's leveling up. It's getting that new energetic connection. I'm not a Reiki practitioner, but I can imagine it's having an initiation. It's getting elevated. It's like, woohoo, there's a lot of power there. Also, Jessica, I have for you the Six of Wands. This is a great card because it is about enjoying the everyday successes and seeing what you're doing. Oh, you're like, oh, I did that. Okay, cool. I wasn't expecting that. It is an environment of, there are a lot of wands here. So, and these cards, a lot of wands, so a lot of energy. So your guides are saying, hello, here you go. This is the Five of Wands. It's important to go with the flow of the energy instead of battling against it. Go with the flow, recognize it, and then go with it. Throughout all of this, there is going to be moments where you are going to have Four of Swords moments. You're going to need to rest. You're going to need to disengage your brain, start thinking about something else, because it's a lot to take in. I pulled a Legendary Ladies Goddess card, and I got Kali. And I would say Kali is encouraging you to see the things that you have not been willing to look at before. You have this power. These are things that are in shadow. And guess what? You're the Page of Wands. Look, the Page of Wands can shine light on things that were not seen before. I think this is an important thing of recognizing that and understanding that shadow and light both exist. They're equally important. Understand you need to shine some light in that shadow, and you also need to have some shadow in your light, because that creates depth and magical understanding. Thanks, Jessica.
I love that you pulled Kali. Tanys knows this. I worship her. She is one of my favorite goddesses. Mm-hmm. Jessica, if you want a mantra, I can give you one. Totally up to you. I say it every night. It's amazing. So
I love that.
I love her. She is so fantastic. And she eats and kills demons, guys. So yeah. She destroys
as an appetizer, because when she's really hungry, she'll do other things. But I think what I think is really amazing is when you compare that with this.
Yeah.
I mean, Kali is definitely on the Page of Wands side, standing right next to. So
also a lot of transformation with that.
Oh yeah.
From the Page energy to Kali energy.
Yep.
Kali energy, right?
No, they're definitely on the same page.
Yep. Wow.
That's awesome.
Thanks,
very cool. So yeah, I actually pray to Kali at night for guidance and helping with anger and depression and things like that. So yeah, I'm so glad that she came forward for you. That's amazing. And you're so welcome. Jessica says, thanks for the reading. I appreciate all the guidance. You're so welcome. And she says, thanks, Tanys. Yes, I do get confused about decisions to make. And that's Page energy for sure. Right, Gerald? And then you're so welcome. I'm glad that was helpful. Thank you for joining us. And we hope that you have a good rest of your week. And Rose Blue's here from North Texas. Good to see you, Rose Blue. Hey. And Shem. Oh, Kali came for you too. That's awesome. And you're next. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get your question next. Okay, Shem? All right. What blessings are coming from me from the divine? I'm not seeing it. What am I not seeing? Or it might be hidden from me. Okay. You got some blessings. All right. I'm gonna hit the first card because this will tell you that they are definitely trying to contact you. I got the Enlightenment card. So they're saying connect to your true source to manifest your desires. They're there and they're listening. You can see that this is the Sahasrara. It's a purple chakra. This connects your well-being, your mind, your body, and your spirit in this life. It's also called the crown chakra. And if there's any energy blocks here, it keeps you from connecting to true source. Okay. So set a clear goal of how you would like to really connect with your higher self. And okay, they're asking you to pick a healing modality of some kind. They're saying simply meditate for now, but there's a specific modality, like it could be Reiki, it could be something that you need to kind of maybe look into, maybe take a class in. Everyone has a different psychic ability and a connection to the divine. Open yourself up to consciously accept opportunities that will help you reach your goals as a healing modality because people, when they come to us, we try to offer remedies. Okay. And they're saying that when you step into that modality, you are going to unblock or reopen this area. Okay. You're going to be able to release some of the limiting programs and emotional patterns and more easily manifest your desires. And you can create your life as you intended once you step into this modality. But they're saying you're going to choose live the life fully to achieve. Yeah, okay. Got it. All things are possible for you. I'm going to pick another Ganesha card because that's what they're telling me to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got the promise of the future. So basically, rest assured, there's something new coming on the horizon for you, Shem. That's why you're feeling a little bit of some anxiety about this. Ganesha's palms are outward in this card, and he's forming what's called the Abhaya Mudra and fearlessness. So what they're saying is fear is blocking your crown chakra. This is a mudra of gesture of reassurance, of safety. It dispels fear and it accords divine protection and bliss. Okay. And I noticed that his crown is yellow. They're pointing my attention to that. It's fiery yellow, just like the sun. And the yellow chakra is related to your personal power and your self-esteem. And when this chakra is balanced, you exhibit confidence, reliability, responsibility, purposefulness, motivation. So there's something regarding your crown chakra and your sacral chakra, which needs some work. They're saying that you can help this area by seeking creative outlets because you're stepping into a new phase in your life. So take some time to reflect on your desires, on your dream, journal them if you can, because you're going to start a new creative endeavor is what they're showing me. And they said the guides are there and they're going to help you uncover the desires of your subconscious mind and follow those creative nudges that you're feeling. And you could experience them as innovative sparks that come to you unexpectedly. So basically this momentum will start you down a path and it's going to change your view of the world. So just reflect on your past endeavors, take time to stop, examine, and learn the lessons that are coming your way. And feel gratitude for the path that you're on because everything you've done has led you to this point. Okay. You're receiving a gift of freedom to choose what you will pursue. So that tells me that there is an ending taking place because as you know, and all of us know, life has cycles, right? So you're steadily progressing through to the end of one phase and the beginning of another. So with each ending is going to bring a new dawn. And that's why he's sitting here with the dawn in front of him. Okay. I said, in what areas can she expect to be blessed? Because that's what you asked. Oh, sorry about that. So what blessings are coming to me? Okay. So I got leadership. I got the sun, standing up for yourself, being self-confident. They're going to help you with that. I got doing things on your own without fear. Starting a new project, a new endeavor that's just so new and so different, but just doing it without fear because Aries is ruled by Mars and Mars is a warrior. Okay. You're also working on growth and expansion in a certain area. I got Jupiter. Jupiter is a guru. He is a teacher. I got that taking classes so that you too can be a teacher one day is on the books for you. And then The main card I got affirmation for you is I am on a journey. Every step of life's journey is an important adventure. I breathe in the pleasure and increased awareness that accompanies my travels. I am filled with infinite energy that animates my life and everything around me. I breathe out fear of newness. I got that Aries card and I went, she fears the new. That's the block. Okay. So if you can let go of some of that and work through your anxiety with trying new things, you're going to, the things that you're not seeing that you feel are hidden from you are going to be, they're going to flash open and be there for you. Okay. That's the main energy I got. I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you tons of love, Shem. Okay. And I know that Tanys and Gerald have more for you. Oh, you're on mute, love.
I do have some stuff for you. Hey, Shem. So I have stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. So learn from your experiences and keep going. So what you've been going through, there's some experiences there you need to learn from. Okay. So just proceed softly. Take some time to smell the flowers, drink the tea. Okay. And do the self-reflection, because you need to regain your focus. Some trivial life matters have been in the way, and they're distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and Michael are here to help you stay grounded. So staying grounded in what is really important, which is listening to your heart. That's what's most important. Okay. I got let it go. The situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Deeper insights are at hand. So your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So there's something you need to move away from, but you need to have a better plan. Okay. So make sure that you're doing that. But in the meantime, you can stand firm. Stand on top of that. You're the king of the mountain kind of thing, right? Queen of the mountain. There we go. Because you've got some growth that's going on for you. All right. Yes, you are correct. You've listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So that's what's coming. Whatever choice you make will be the one that is the wise choice. Your vibration is rising right now. Okay. So if there's a time of great spiritual growth for you, you're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. And this one came out, step into the spotlight. It's not about the spotlight for you. This is about the downloads. So this always looks like downloads here. So you're getting all these downloads coming in, all right? That's why the vibration is rising. So they're just encouraging you to be the real you, because that's what needs to come forward for you, is who you really are. Okay? Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. So I'm getting like stuff in my throat, right? So throat chakra stuff. Michelle was talking about crown chakra and yellow for solar plexus at one point. And what was coming through for me was ametrine. Ametrine is a perfect one for that combination. It's amethyst and citrine, but it's in one crystal. It's called ametrine. Okay, that would be great for your crown. Throat, again, you use angelite, celestite, blue lace agate, those kinds of things for your throat. Someone new is on the horizon. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. This could just be a new friend, could be a new mentor, or a new support person is coming in, okay? But you will be manifesting your dreams. So just focus on that. Right now, you need to focus on that, because that's how you're going to start to exceed your expectations. But you see all the growth on either side here? That is because of this vibration rising for you. So as the vibration rises or raises, you will be standing top there, and then you'll soar into joy. So I asked a little bit about your life purpose, because it seems like there's a lot of growth coming in there, and I got you're on the right path. All right. So keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. And it's interesting that Michelle picked teaching, because I do have a teacher card as well. Okay. To inspire people to learn. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So keep talking to your angels. They're there to help and guide you. And you may be writing a book. Author. Book or articles. Okay. Website, that sort of thing. Yeah, so lots of luck on that. Sending you lots of love, Shem. Oh, yes, good luck with physio. I hope everything is easing for you in that area.
Okay. Shem, I picked a goddess card, and she wants to be shown first. It's Lakshmi, and she is abundance. And I was looking at the book, and Lakshmi, she especially favors people who have perseverance and put in the hard work. So make sure you're putting in the time. Abundance is coming very soon. So, yeah, it was really interesting because I pulled the last card, and she's like, I will be going first. Like, yes, ma'am. So,
She is
Lakshmi.
commanding.
Yes, yes. So what blessings are, you're going to have the opportunity to walk away from some things that are emotionally draining or not fulfilling. You need to be willing to let those go and move on. Because part of what's going to happen is it's going to give you the opportunity for you to be the King of Pentacles, for you to be able to appreciate and recognize the riches that are available to you. We have the Knight of Swords, Shem, which is a card about taking appropriate action, moving, like Lakshmi says, you got to show up. And this is a card oftentimes of making sure that, one warning with this is make sure you understand exactly what you are saying before you say it. It can save some time if you take a sacred pause before you open your mouth instead of shouting. And when you do that, you get rid of all of the things, the 10 of Swords, all of the stuff that no longer serves you, that's been holding you down. Now, the last two cards that I have is I have the Tower, scary card. However, what this means is this is also an opportunity for you to find the gems in the things that you have released. What things have been hidden, things are out of the way. And then we have Justice. You're going to be able to have an opportunity to exercise your best, for you to be able to do those day-to-day things that make much more sense, that support you in being successful. And I also think, Shem, I have the tree, which is the tree. One of the great things about a tree is there's strong roots reaching to the sky. Perhaps you are that connection of being grounded and reaching to the sky. So, Shem, I hope that makes some sense to you. I wish you the best.
Oh,
wow. That's a lot of energy, Gerald. So if you
Yeah,
need any help, Shem, reach out.
Yeah, and it's big energy.
It is. It is.
It's big.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Absolutely.
Lakshmi's around. Ask and show up and do your part.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
awesome. And I think I gave Shem a luxury mantra last time she asked a question. So she's definitely trying to reach you, Shem.
Yeah.
All right. So are you guys available to do lightning round, or
I am.
are we? You are. Okay. So we have 15 questions. I'll go ahead and take Pooja first. So just to remind everyone in the audience, we all do all of our tippers so that we can respect their energy, and then we're going to go and do 1 card to 2 card pulls, 1 reader per person. Okay, for lightning. So I'll take Pooja. Are you okay taking Lisa?
Mhm.
Okay, and then Joyful Journey, Gerald. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Sounds good. Miss Pooja, guidance for spirit for the last 3 months of the year. How you feel depends on your mental attitude. So you can see the many faces of Ganesha here and the phases of the moon behind him. That is how you feel about the different aspects of your life, your spirituality, your health, your finances, your relationships, your emotional well-being. The moon is the most significant planet in Vedic astrology. It's the Lord of the fourth house. It rules Cancer, and it's the mother. It's a planet of harmony, beauty, imagination, psychology, and it's all about our peace of mind. So it's important to remember that the circumstances that are coming up for you in the next 3 months, they're not good, they're not bad, they're neutral. So they're saying a little bit of detachment to maintain your positivity or a positive outlook may be necessary for these last 3 months, because your mind will determine how your day will go. They're saying if you choose to see something that's depressing, it will be. If you choose to see something as wonderful and encouraging, it will be. Okay. So your state of mind has an influence over your body, your relationships, and your emotional well-being, and also how you view your finances. So you have an opportunity to be just as discerning for regarding how you thought. I just took an amazing class with Gerald and Val this last weekend, and I have been really monitoring the way that I speak to myself and how that affects my positive outlook. So those false narratives, those little things that get in my way, that mess up my mood. So what they're saying is you can conquer your moods no matter how bad of a mood you seem to be in by just doing these little exercises, just monitoring those thoughts and being discerning on what's coming in and when it's out. And they're saying if you find yourself in a low disposition, just take a moment to acknowledge what that brought up for you. Tanys taught me a really good technique. It's called the 5 whys. And usually by the 5th why, you know what the wound is. Okay. So just take positive action to shift back to happiness and being positive, and just spending some time with that healing piece, because this is what you're moving into. I got Aquarius. Aquarius is eccentric. It's all about doing things that are just completely outside of the box. I have a moon here, and I work in tech. So it definitely comes in handy when we have something innovative or creative that requires a lot of, I guess, mental creativity. So you're basically going into they're adding unconventionality to your vision, is what they're showing me. You're going to be a lot more creative and innovative after the next 3 months, but there are going to be some challenges along the way. The reason those are in place is to break up stagnant ways of thinking and bring in innovation. That's a lot. I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you tons of love, Pooja.
Hi, Lisa. So I have that you are hearing messages from Spirit. So your guides are sending you those messages. It says, I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. But I also got deeper insights are at hand. Yes, you are correct. And this is, again, indicates that sort of confusion thing. So I think that you question your ability to listen to your guides. Like you're not sure if it's them. Just know that you have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so others can learn from you. So just be a light to others. When you're that light to others, the other stuff will happen. You are a channel, and that kind of thing is going to come through. All right. Trust the information that you're hearing from your guides, because you are hearing your spirit guides. So you've made a wise choice. Just move forward with that. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
All right. Am I doing joyful? Yeah, joyful. Okay, joyful. Not unless, okay, I'm going to be direct and straightforward. Not unless you change the way you are feeling and you are you're swirling energy. I have the 5 of Cups, which is a card about focusing on the things that are disappointing instead of the things that are remaining, and that you can exercise gratitude. There is a lot of opportunity for you to, there's a lot of opportunity of changing it's a practice. You have to practice it. And so instead, gratitude journals, pausing, recognizing when you wake up, recognizing 1 or 2 things that you're grateful for, starting with the gratitude rather than the things that are wrong. So this will help to create some ease in your life, and then I think some things are going to unfold. It's going to shift the energy. So Joyful, I hope that helps for you.
Awesome. So we're going to take a quick break from lightning round because Lalima just tipped. So we're going to go ahead and answer Lalima's question. And then if we have time, we'll get back to the lightning round. Okay, guys? We hope that was helpful, and sending you tons of love. All right, Lalima, give me a little bit of time to pick a few more cards for you. Let's see what this is about. Messages for my guides and clarity in life. Okay, welcome, Lalima. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We hope you're doing well and changing the world in all the beautiful, positive ways that you are. Oh, this is so great. Kids really love you. Oh, okay. So you've got some good stuff coming your way. All right. Of course, I pulled the 5th house again for you, and I know that you're a pediatrician. You shared that when I pulled it the first time. So the kids are happy. Let's just put it that way. All right. So the main energy I got from your guides for coming up for you is I got belonging. Learn to find security from within, not outside of you, and not in a relationship, not just inside, within. Okay. You see, in this card, Ganesha has a mouse as his vehicle, which signifies his triumph over the ego. And the mouse symbolizes the ego, because the ego can eat away all that's good and decent in us, like rats getting into a grain mill, right? This little mouse, his name is Mushak. And he was basically a demon who accepted the condition that Lord Ganesha turned him into a mouse, and he serves him forever. So he did, like, Ganesha was basically, he was this Mushakasura was a demon, and he was wreaking havoc in the world. And Ganesha was right about to stomp him. And he goes, no, wait, don't kill me. And he goes, okay, I'll give you forgiveness and I'll accept your prayer, but you have to serve me forever. So that's why you always see Ganesha with a mouse. And he's also kind of a messy eater. And so when he's eating his rice balls and his basan and things like that, the rat eats what's left over on the bottom. It's kind of cute. But basically what I'm getting from this is that belonging seeks to solve the predicament of, there's a perceived separation that you have going on that they're showing me. They're saying you need to get out of seclusion by bonding with people around you. And these people can be your family, your peer groups, and your community. And they're saying that the positive aspects that are around belonging, your ability to love, to connect, to bond, to share, and care from others can be upped at this time, ramped up. Because you're going to see yourself more clearly through the mirror of these particular people. And it's important that in belonging, you do not try to seek approval from others, because they're saying that in past relationships you did that and it didn't turn out well. So I think through this card, Spirit's just here to help you focus on positive feelings from being in a part of a community and learning to trust and asking for help and relying on others. Because the main thing that I got was I got the 2 of gems. You have a change coming your way. Okay. There's going to be constant change. They're showing me a lot of busyness. They're saying stay centered and flexible and keep yourself informed. Allow yourself to be whoever you want in that situation, because now's a time where, okay, they're saying to keep your options open regarding activities. They're saying relationships, career, and family. You might, okay. They're saying that you also might meet someone special under extraordinary circumstances, which is kind of interesting. But they're saying keep your options open, do a variety of activities. Don't be afraid to say no and just put yourself out there. Because I went to my karma cards and I asked the overall theme of what you can expect. I got Jupiter. Jupiter rules children. Okay. He also rules our luck. Okay. Our expansion. He's a guru. And I got the 5th house of creativity and children. So I get that you're getting blessed in these ways. So this is a very positive combination. This also tells me that the kids really love you. And the thing that you are really, really good at with them is they're liking your communications. I got that 3rd house of communications. So the way that you talk to them, okay, is something that they like. They're saying, okay, This is one of your patients. They said, she doesn't talk down to me, and I feel like she really cares. Okay. So that's just something that spirit is putting out there. And they're saying, we just learned about this weekend, and to really watch your self-talk, how you view yourself and how you speak to yourself. Okay. Especially when it comes to working with others. Okay. That's the main energy that I got. All good things. You just got to start putting yourself first a little bit more and work on that belonging piece by spending time with people that love and appreciate you. Okay. I hope that was helpful. And I know Tanys and Gerald have more for you. Sending love, Lilima. And you're on mute, love.
Hi, Lilima. Okay, so I have regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and Michael are here to help you stay grounded. So stay grounded right now. Okay. There's a tendency to get caught up in the fear trap. So have no fear. Okay. Okay. You just need to be the real you. Okay. I just saw your message there, and this one goes with that. Mending bridges. Okay. You need to see both sides of that, not just one. Okay. We all make mistakes. So you need to know that we are human, and it's okay. Just be the real you. Be the authentic you, you know. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. So if what you did wrong is expressing who you really are, that's not really wrong. Okay? I don't know why that's going through that way, but you need to know Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see him, he's actively working on the situation. He's there and helping you. Okay? So just know that. You just need to do some looking deeper. So it's inner work for you that I'm recommending, okay? Looking beneath the surface, because there's some gems of wisdom in there for you to take a look at. So you're going to start to increase your knowledge, okay, by looking inside. This may be books that you're reading, so it might be self-help books, but I feel like it's internal work. Okay, so either, you know, take a course, pick up a book, find a mentor to teach you, something like that. You know, there's some stuff there. And it's interesting because I got, out of both my decks, I got opening your heart, or opening to love. Okay, so I feel as though you are a bit guarded, perhaps. And I feel like it's with good reason, but that you are guarded, like you've got your heart guarded. And when we have our heart guarded, it's more difficult to even read our own feelings on things. And that, so no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. That's what this one is. So like I said, we're all human, right? We're human, and whoever you're dealing with is human. So let your heart lead. And opening to love is about following the passion. Where is your passion? What do you feel passionate about? Okay. Next one is all is in perfect timing. This is it's time to take action. I'll be here to help you every step of the way. So there's an opportunity coming for you here that you're going to be presented, and you're going to be asked to walk through that door. Okay. So pick up on what your dreams are. What are your dreams? Discuss, like really sit down with yourself and look at those gems of wisdom we talked about to figure out what it is that you want to manifest. Because our thoughts are super powerful. So the more you can figure out exactly what it is that you want to manifest, that's how you're going to step forward. And then you're going to ask the angels. So it says, trust the angels. Okay. It says, let go of expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has the perfect plan. Okay. And I also got making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. So this is about my clairaudience card, getting messages from spirit. But it's also for you. You are making a big difference in the world with the work that you do and how you do it. You are making a big difference in the world. So focus on that, please. Okay? And just get to know yourself. Who are you? Don't get lost in what everybody else thinks. Who are you? Because you are a bright light. So allow that to shine. Okay, Lilima? Hope that's helpful.
Okay, messages from guides on what's coming up and for clarity in life. I have the King of Pentacles, so that overall things are good for you. The challenge is sometimes you are holding it too tightly, so things cannot breathe and cannot grow and expand. So your guides are reminding you of that. I also have the Strength card, and this is the card of having perseverance and being willing to stay true to who you are in each situation so that you can adjust yourself appropriately to what is going on. That's an important thing to remember. I also have the Hierophant, which is Lalima. It is the card reminding that tells me to remind you, understand the structures that you have created and which ones need to stay there and which ones need to be adjusted to help you be able to navigate through life and offer you clarity. And if something is not working, change it. Change it, because guess what? Your guides are definitely saying you do have that power. It is the Ace of Wands. You can have a spark of inspiration, Lalima, and suddenly go, oh, I could try it this way. Ooh, I could do it this way. Follow that. Follow that, because therein lies a lot of the guidance. I did pick up a goddess card for you, and I am not going to pronounce her name correctly, but it is the card of transcendence, and it says she is guiding you through this next stage of life. So get ready to overcome, transform, and transcend. As always, you have to be the one to make the effort. So start dreaming big. So there you go.
I love it. Yeah, dream big seems to be the the definite theme.
Yeah, it's like dream big. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. Somebody without
I love that card. That
I
is
do
such
too.
a great strength card. It reminds me of my husband Jonathan, because
Yeah.
he protested all of the Vietnam War, and that was totally something he did. He went to all the protests and everything. So
And I think what's great about this is you're doing it your way, and that's really important. So, thanks, Lalima.
awesome. All right, Lilima, we hope that was helpful, and we're sending you tons of love. And Rose Blue, I just saw that you tipped. So we can we will definitely spend more time on your question. I'm going to go ahead and do Christine Brooks really quick, guys, because I did pull cards for her. Do you want to take Flower Beauty, Tanys, and then Medium Betsy Palmer? Are you okay with taking Betsy, Gerald?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And then we'll do you Rose Blue right after that, okay? And we'll all three will answer your question. How are we doing on time, guys? Are we doing okay?
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
All right. Private chat me if you start getting tired, okay? All right. So next question, Christine. Yes, lots of big energy going on this month, especially with the eclipses. You're looking for a change in your career. Should I move forward with this endeavor? Okay. I did get that your guides are going to be working with you regarding your communications, because I got Mercury. This is the way you analyze, the way we're all born into this world with a nice soft baby brain, and we start looking around and trying to figure out what's going on and how to mentally cognize it. You're going to go through some type of a transformation in this area, the way that you speak, the way that you analyze, the way that you communicate in general. Okay. This is what you can look forward to and what you should be doing during the eclipse. I got chanting. I got divine support, but you see the Om that is surrounding Ganesha here? Om is a powerful tool for bringing focus and awareness to and deeper meanings in our lives. And Ganesha, along with many other Vedic gods, are strongly connected with the mystical symbol Om. It actually looks like him. That's what the Om is stylized after. So the use of the Om sound is one way to help you connect with the divine support available to you now. And your guides, they're saying that they're ready to share their wisdom with you, their knowledge and their guidance that is innate in, okay. You can cultivate a closer relationship with your guides or with any ascendant master or divine being that resonates with you. Okay, there's more than one. You can pick which one you want, but they're saying that you need to kind of maybe pick a leader and then organize them a little bit. They're saying that when you draw on divine support during the eclipse, you're going to facilitate greater communication and connection with your divine voice. Okay, so it's not just communication in the workplace; it's divine communication. Interesting. And they're saying that that's a source of inspiration and great wisdom in times of uncertainty and challenge. You're going to bring forth these, I don't know why they're saying wisdoms. It's like these little seeds that they're giving you. And you're going to be able to help guide others away from fear, distress, and anguish and towards a light and love center. It's the same thing that, okay. It's the same love that resonates throughout the universe, and it's contained in the universal sound Om. Okay, so consider chanting this tone or listening to a recording of Om during the eclipses to bring about the energetic shift in your divine connection in the way that you communicate with your guides, because they can amplify it during the eclipse. So play Om in the home. That's the advice for the eclipse energy. It's going to do you a world of good. I hope that was helpful, Christine. I'm sending you so much love, and come back and let us know like what changed. I'm actually very curious.
Hi, Flower Beauty. I just want to say one thing for Abdul Ghaffar. We're reading for everybody in order. Okay. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. So Flower Beauty. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So you have fear holding you back from something. Okay? You need to know, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So don't fear the bumpy path. Bumps just help us learn so that we can move forward. All right? So don't fear that. The angels are sending you messages, but you've been too distracted to notice. So stay alert and open to divine guidance. That's going to help you to know you're on the right path. So watch for the signs, okay? Angel numbers, the feather is sticking out for me there. So I also feel like there's some transformation coming. And so that's why you're on this path, is for the transformation. So don't fear transformation. It's going to be okay. All right, it's just bumps, and you need to learn from those bumps, because the knowledge that you're going to learn in those times, you're going to synthesize it and use it later on. So those are important learnings for you. So okay, so just know it's going to be okay. Watch for your guides symbols though, because they are coming, and I just see you like looking the other way, like you're like distracted. Yeah. So watch for those, and yeah, keep us posted. Let us know what's up. See what happens. Okay, take care.
Betsy, how am I doing on my current process? Is there something something new I need to be doing? You're doing very well on your process, is what I'm being told, and I'm being told it very clearly. And I'm because what small things that you have added are taking a bit of time to get adjusted to, and it's a steady process, because part of what you're experiencing is you're getting that leveling up, and that leveling up is going to allow you to see the world from a different perspectives, a new perspective. Things are good. 9 of Pentacles, and you are. I only think if there's something that you should be doing, it should be more of the Emperor energy, more of you being direct on what you're letting in, what's in your kingdom and what's not. I would say check your boundaries a little bit. just to make sure that they're solid and to make sure that they still need to remain where they are. Is there an opportunity to expand that, Betsy? So that's what I have for you, Betsy. Thank you.
Oh, I just missed the hearts. There we go. There we go. All right. Love you, Betsy.
Woohoo.
Oh my God. Oh, Gerald's so cool. We love you, Gerald.
He brings his own disco with him.
I know. That's amazing. All right, Betsy, we can't wait to see you and take care. Come back. Let us know how you're doing. Yay. Okay, so rose blues, just keep going in order. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to do Liz. Are you okay taking Johnny, Tanys?
Mhm. Yep.
And then get through GT. Gerald, can you let me know around what time I might be for property? Okay. All right. Sounds good. That just worked out. I've hit to seem have hit to what seems to be another block. Have tunneled, done self Reiki, 2 emergency room stays in the last 2 weeks. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm clueless on what I am doing spiritually incorrectly. Angels. Okay. Well, I would say the first thing is false narratives. We just learned about this in Gerald's class. Pay attention to the way that you're speaking to yourself. Okay. But the main thing I got is that there's some kind of ego in here issue going on. And you asked about an angel. I got Archangel Jophiel. Okay. Can help you through this. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. I got that there's just a lot of anxiety around this. And I felt almost like I was getting a panic attack when I tapped into your energy. So okay, you got to take some time out for self-care. That's the main thing. But I got Moon in the 7th house. So this is an emotional thing, and it's revolving a past relationship or a relationship that you're struggling to work through. Okay, so this is an emotional trauma or block regarding relationship. Your guides are asking you to deal with this energy so that you can kind of push through whatever this block is that you're feeling. Okay, this is how you push through it. You need to celebrate a little more. Okay, I celebrate each and every day. Like all rituals, celebrations connects us to the forces within ourselves and our world that aid and sustain us. Ardent feelings can give us the energy to rise like bubbles above all limits, whether real or imagined. Have a celebration with friends, people you love and care about. Have fun. Okay, that is the main thing that I'm getting to help you through this push. Okay. I'm glad that you're taking out time for self-care and Reiki and things like that. But they're saying that your relationships and being around people that help you emotionally is kind of your way through that. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Liz. And I'm sending you tons of love. Come back and let us know how you're doing.
Hi, Johnny. I think he had another a question about him and Lisa.
Okay.
So I'm going to answer that.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I would say it's a possibility. So what I have is Archangel Michael is with you now, even though you can't see it. He's actively working on this situation. He's here and helping you. Okay. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Michael enhances your strength. The way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. And I got an abundance card for your life. Okay, so prosperity is on its way. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. So I'm feeling for you, Johnny, that there's some healing work for you to do before you move forward with this. The healing work will help in whatever way that is. Okay. There's some, I'm hearing childhood trauma. So there's childhood trauma stuff to heal in order to open up the possibilities. Okay. So you're going to have to do the work is what I'm hearing. You're going to have to do the personal work, do the personal healing work, if there's a chance to bring this back. Okay. I think if you do the work, it could happen, but you need to do the work. But you also have to remember, this is the most probable outcome only based on the advice. Okay. So doing the work is your best choice in order to open up possibilities. And either way, if it doesn't work out with her, you do have other opportunities, right? Because this is saying the opportunities are open. So I would say do the work and then see how you feel. Okay? I hope that's helpful.
All right, get through. For entertainment purposes only, you know the routine. Second quarter next year is what I got. And my indicator card is with the 7 of Wands. So you're going to have to do some clearing of space in order to be able to find it, the property. There's also a feeling of from now to then, your opportunity to make sure that all things are in order. Because if things are in order and you know what you're going to do and where you have finances and approval, all of that stuff, it's going to make things go much, much smoother. So if you've not already done that, I feel like you might have get through, actually have been doing that. I think it's a really good opportunity to, I think it's it's okay. The buildup is fine. I know you are excited. It doesn't feel like it's not delayed. So hang on. It might be April or May is how I'm feeling about it. In particular, May 1st is always a good time for new beginnings. So I would love to know, get through how that goes. So thank you.
And Jupiter enters sidereal Taurus at that time. So that's going to bring a lot of opportunity. So you tapped right into that astrology, Gerald. That's fantastic.
Go me.
I love that
Go,
head bob,
Gerald.
Tanys. You're so
Go,
cute.
Gerald. Go, Gerald.
Woo! There you go. All right.
Oh, never
That's
a dull
awesome.
moment.
I'll stop. Yeah.
That's
Never
awesome.
Thank you, Gerald. All right. We hope that was helpful. Get through. Come back. Let us know how you're doing. All right. I will take Lady Lo-Fi. Great name. Are you okay with Ann Iva, Tanys? And then Astri 3. That's an interesting question. And I love that Ganesha is your handle. I'm a big worshiper. All right. So Lady Lo-Fi, will the eclipses bring anything positive into my life? Thank you. You're so welcome. I got a yes. I got that they're going to bring personal transformation. So your soul is going to assist you on creating changes that align you to your life's purpose. I had an eclipse on my birthday in 2018, and it was very painful, and it caused me to go out and seek healing. And guess what? It led me to Vedic astrology. So, and I just automatically picked it up like that. It was a gift that I didn't even know I had, and it was amazing. So he's surrounded by the universe and the planets here. This is one of my favorite cards. And that's because the universe is a cosmic machine, and the various gods described in the Vedas are administrators of the machine. So Ganesha is basically a guardian of esoteric knowledge, and that includes Vedic astrology, and practitioners and things like that. But it's basically an understanding of how the planets affect your karma and the destiny of your soul. Okay. So you have maybe been feeling a really strong desire to obtain experience or a sense of meaning or inspiration or a new purpose in your life. And this is likely a time in which you're going to make some significant adjustments. Okay. These adjustments are going to help you change yourself from the old new to a new you. And you're going to benefit from a very fresh perspective in life. So they're saying eliminate anything in your life that's not essential to your transformation, and realize that some of your activities are like they're buffers, they're distractions from what's truly important. And just allow the changes that are going to come after this eclipse to bring calm and stability in your life, because their spirit is calling you to your destiny. I did ask where you're going to ultimately find, like what you're yearning for and what they're working on. And I got Libra. The way that you balance your life, the way that you balance your relationships and interact with others is going to change for the better. Okay. So it's personal transformation. It can be a little messy. There might be a thinning involved with a few people, but it's all for your good. Okay, Lady Lo-Fi, and I love your cat. It's really, really, he or she is very cute. I hope that was helpful. Come back and let us know how you're doing. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Anne. So it's not too late, but I didn't get a question for you, so I just picked some cards for you. Okay, so I hope this helps you. I got the deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Okay, but that you will manifest what you need. So whatever those details are, you will be manifesting them in the near future. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. So know that they are bringing it. It's divine timing. All right, because once that happens, embrace the magical moment. You will be in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. So allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Okay, so trust the plan, divine timing. The guides are bringing you what you need, and just allow for the miracles to happen. So I feel like you're sort of stuck on something at the moment, and something's like you're feeling like you're supposed to be going forward, but you're not sure what it is. And it's because there's a little piece missing. The guides are working on it. Trust in the process. Divine timing. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
Isabel. Okay, you have a weird connection with someone. Can you tell me if he was in a past life? The short answer is yes, he was. And you were there as well. And there's an interesting opportunity for a new connection between the two of you, to change that, I should say. It can transport you into a new direction. It wasn't necessarily a good past life. There was some challenges. And I also think that somebody upset the apple cart and all sorts of things went crazy, and it could have been a being in the wrong place at the wrong time, or the right place at the wrong time. And I feel that perhaps you were yeah, I mean, it very much was, it could have been some sort of a battle and an arguing and very much a disconnect. But yes, and it is weird because I think it is interesting. We were both married. Could be, and I think it's reversed now. I think he was female and you were male, and now that may be reversed. So there's some awkwardness about that. However, and it doesn't mean, I mean, you can work on that. It doesn't mean that you are in a relationship. It just means that you move through that past life connection so that you can do your best. You do not have to drag this person along with you. I know that sounds weird, but there's past life connections. You do your work, and I hope that helps, Isabel.
To me, Isabel, I feel like you were both married to other people.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
that was implied. Thank you.
Yes. So I just want to make that clear. Yes. And that was part of the battle that I think Gerald was feeling. Sorry.
I'll stop.
No, you won't. We don't want you to.
No, we love it, Gerald. Keep it coming. You can't get too much, Gerald. You're like cowbell. We just need it all the time and really loud.
More cowbell. That's
Yes,
always
please.
a good thing. More cowbell.
Oh, balloons. Very cool.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take Abdul's question next, and then can I go after you guys for Rose Blue? So, because Rose Blue tipped. Okay, is that all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to do it a little out of order because that's, yeah. Okay, sounds good. All right, Abdul. Okay, so yes, you can have a reading. All right, so you're going through some stuff. I got Uranus. Your life, something has been shaken up a bit. This is the lightning planet. This is the card of the Tower for me. So you have had some kind of stir up in your life. What it's causing you to do, what Uranus is asking you to do, is change your perspective. Okay, that's why we have these shakeups. You have a place inside of you that holds your most significant answers, and your guides want you to tap into that through meditation. You have an intuitive knowing. The motivation and ideas are present, yet they are untapped within you just for now. There's a spark of the divine in you, and they're waiting very patiently for you to tune in and receive guidance. It's what we do on the show. Okay, where we have our guides and we tap into those guides. So you're going to be going through a time of soul searching. You're going to enter a phase of introspection where you're going to draw your attention and focus inward and look for guidance within, because you can see he's meditating in the lotus garden there. So you do have a strong need to understand not just things on a surface level, but really know why they're unfolding in the manner that they are. Okay. And you have access to that inner knowing, that truth. Okay. It's available to you. And now is the perfect time to take a step back from your day-to-day life, deeply contemplate your motivations, your personal principles, your values, and just seek the truth. And you can work with spirit to help evaluate your direction and those personal goals that are awaiting you. But your priorities will shift when you develop this deeper perspective and you've connected. All right. So just take this time for much needed alone time, especially on the day of the eclipse, the solar eclipse, and that's October 14th. Okay. I hope that was helpful. That was quite a bit of information, but yeah. All right. So we're going to go with Rose Blue next. There you go. And then I'll do Gladys. All right.
So Rose Blue, I fell and hit my head over my right eye 2 years ago, 5 stitches. Could that make a block? Yes, it could. There is a slight block in the etheric layer of your energy there. If you give me permission, I can go and do something about that. But you need to know that that whole experience was a blessing in disguise. Okay? Be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare dreamed. So don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. This is not necessarily romantic love. Okay? This is somebody that you've had like a small tiff with, is what's coming through. But you need to know that you're not trapped by this, right? You need to know that it doesn't block you. You're blocking you, not them. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. So just know that, your thoughts are creating some boundaries for you or some blocks for you that you don't need to have. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps not in the forms you expect. So some of the blocks that you're putting in are expectations, that you expect something to happen a certain way. And it's not really like that. So trust your angels. There's another one about expectations. Trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a plan. Okay, so release the expectations. The more we have expectations, the more we have disappointment. And it's not that we shouldn't plan or have our dreams or anything like that, but we should put it out there, and then we allow the guides to let it happen in the way that it's meant to, because usually they have perfect knowledge. We don't. We have the perfect ability to do stuff. They don't do stuff in terms of moving physical items, right? So when they have perfect knowledge, that's how if we listen to them, that's how we can move forward with that kind of thing without expectation, because their knowledge is more important than what we expect. So that's why they're saying just release the expectation around what it is, okay? And I have the angels of healing are with you. So you're going through a time of healing, and a time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's green emerald light while Michael enhances your strength, okay? And there's something that you have listened to your inner voice for, because you are correct. It is confirming something for you. You know what this is, all right? And know that you do have the abundance card. So abundance will be coming into your life shortly. Okay? You know about disappointments. Yeah. So the more we get hung up on how something should be, the more disappointment we have, because it's resistance to what's there for us, what's open for us. So when we have resistance, we get disappointment. When we have resistance, we get anxiety. It creates this resistance feeling, like we're hitting our head against a wall kind of thing, right? So when we don't have the expectation, we don't have that disappointment. It reduces the resistance against where we're going. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, Rosebud.
Okay, so Rose Blue. So you had originally asked about stitches and if that could be a block. Yes, I have the Hermit. It could separate you. However, that's not still there. Right now, the universe is around for you, conspiring for you to be successful. There's an opportunity for you to be open to that. And then I actually, this is interesting. You're about halfway through because I got 2 sixes. I got the 6 of Wands, which is celebrating success in everyday life, and the 6 of Swords, which is going from, cutting out what's not serving you and moving on. I think it's interesting that these are 2 sixes. So I would be curious to see if you have some connection, Rose Blue, up with the number 6. Oh gosh, I got a third number 6. So 6 is a significant number for you. And that is 18, which is the moon card, or which reduces to the Hermit, which is a 9. You cannot make this stuff up, Rose. But this is also okay. Interesting. You've had daily successes, things that are you're happy about. This is you cutting out the things that aren't serving you, which results in you being able to serve more and in a different way. And so this is that offering and receiving, because right now what is going on is there is a sense of you're not sure what's going on. You're not sure how to think of things. And Tanys, I think you said something similar about that. It's just like the way you're thinking about it is slowing you down a bit.
Yeah.
And it's time for you to get out there with the 7 of Swords and walk up the mountain, pull that sword out of that crack, and then walk away from the other 6. Because we got the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So this is very much there's this opportunity that is around for you right now. And so I pulled a goddess card for you, and I got I should probably pronounce correctly, because is it Mayun? But it's Chinese. It's Ascension. Hello. It's time. It's time to ascend. Time to step up. And Mazu guides sailors home from rocky ocean. She's guiding you to rise above the chaos of your life and situation, to find your way back to your true self. And on that note, awesome.
I looked up 3 sixes in my angel numbers.
Yes.
Your thoughts are too focused on material illusions. Raise your thoughts spiritually to get your life back on track. So, Rose Blue, it's all about what you're thinking about. Because that was in the cards.
And 6 is attributed to Venus, the lovers, things like that. And so that's awesome, Tanys. All of my cards are divisible by 6. The first one. 12. The Awakening. I got Archangel Gabriel. This is the same as the Hanged Man, okay? Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. Just, it's important to be yourself. Okay, that's the main thing I got here. And you are going to be changing that perspective a little bit. You can call on Archangel Gabriel to help you with that process. Then I got an abundance card. Okay, this is the 3 of Fire. Abundance, things look very good. Have patience this time. Now is the time to start making long-term plans. Okay, so as your perspective shifts, this is going to be revealed. Okay, because that's the second card I got. 3, also divisible by 6. Then I got the High Priestess. This is a 2 card. Okay, Archangel Haniel can help you with your intuition, your divine intuition as you're moving forward. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want to do before acting. I think that's why we got that Hanged Man energy, because you're developing a new perspective on how to move forward with this new way of thinking and being. And then I said, so if the High Priestess is coming forward, what can Rose Blue do to bring about that intuitive energy? I got creating a sacred space is important. Okay, use beautiful art, music, and creativity in all kinds to create a sacred space for yourself. I have an altar, and just to show you, I buy flowers. Let's see if I can see it, for the deities every week, and I make sure that they're nice and fresh, and I give them prasad, and I make it all pretty. Okay, so that's just something that you can do with your guides that can kind of help you create that sacred space where you can do your mantras and do things like that. Okay. And then I got another thing. You're going to be going through a period of transformation. That's what eclipses bring. Okay. Allow the energy of fear to be transformed by love, creativity, and compassion. So I feel like you're letting go of something that's no longer serving you is the main thing I got. All right. And then this is your affirmation for moving forward. I learned from mistakes and grow wise and strong. This is the goddess of illumination. Use this gift when you are angry with yourself or other people for having made what you consider to be a mistake. All expectations are unreasonable, especially the expectation that you can go through life without making mistakes and having to deal with the mistakes of others. Successful people know that mistakes are valuable learning experiences. And they're also saying, don't be so hard on yourself. Be gentle as you go through this process, okay? Some of the best, the reason I got a master's in teaching when I was younger and taught for years was because it was the teachers that practiced patience with me and compassion with me that made the biggest difference in my life. And it was the teachers that didn't, that made another bigger difference in my life. Okay. Just not so great. So just be gentle with yourself, teach yourself and treat yourself the way you would treat somebody else. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Rose Blue. And we have one left, guys. Come back, let us know how you're doing, okay? Gladys, all right. I just picked a quick card for you, okay, Gladys Trotter? Great name, by the way. I got a big yes, but I got the devil card. Okay? Be careful. Be very careful, okay? The devil is about seduction, temptation, desire, sexual intrigue. But what they're saying is how do I say this? Okay, be careful not to become trapped. If you're moving into another relationship, be careful, okay? Because the devil is all about, there we go, free yourself. That's from Tanys. He symbolizes excesses of every kind. You can find yourself taking on an experience that you weren't maybe prepared for or expecting. Bring your moral compass. You're going to need it, okay? You may even have to wear a mask or play the game. Okay, which is with certain people, and then just back out. But what they're saying is, okay, don't volunteer information and keep your secrets close. Wow. They're also showing that liars are also coming out right now. This is very eclipsy. But know that your willpower is stronger than your desires only when you remember that you have a choice to use it. So what they showed me was that, yes, there is someone coming in, but they're going to lie to you, flatter you, and try to manipulate you in some way. Be aware of that. And that change will come, but you have to change your perspective a little bit and how you view relationships and how you juggle relationships and how you view people. And once you do that, you are going to attract your Prince of Gems. Okay. This is it could be the first thing I got was Taurus, but this could also be Capricorn or Virgo. All right. There's some changes that you're going to have to go through before you're able to attract someone that isn't so devilly. Okay. And I saw that you pulled some cards too, Tanys. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, no, I pulled Free Yourself. It's
Yeah.
time to take back control of your life. That's all. So just you'll want to just keep that in mind. Stay free. Okay. The other card was the wedding. So I do think there's somebody coming up for you, just
Okay.
not this next one. Okay.
No. Yeah.
So
Not the next one, because the next one is going to be a bit self-centered and all about the physical aspects of it, and
Yeah.
there's so much more available. And so wait for it. The energy's hot, especially with the devil, and
Yeah.
then you have devil lovers, where it brings up this, if it's a good balance, it's fine. But if it's not a good balance, it's manipulation, it's being trapped. Just remember, consent is sexy, and that changes all of the time. So, but yeah, not this next one.
not the next one, but it's coming.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, we did it, guys. Yay. Yay.
Sorry,
So,
zip, zip.
Gerald, what do you have going on this week?
Tomorrow, I have a Woo Woo Witchery and Coffee Club and Magic Tool Talk, talking about books of shadows and grimoires. So for everybody, go like and show that. And then I also got on Sunday, I'm hosting a Laugh and Learn about light language.
Ooh.
Cool.
So I'm very interested in this. This is not something that I know a lot about. And then I have got a whole bunch of stuff planned. Just everybody, please just do the like and subscribe to TarotStache. I post stuff on my community tab to keep people in the know. So.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
And what do you have, Tanys?
We have open mic with Ramsey on Friday, 7 p.m. There's a Reiki 2 class on Saturday if you're interested. And next week, we are going to be at a holistic healing fair on Sunday in person at the what's it called? Holistic Healing Fair. And it's at the Colbus Center. So that is coming up for us. We have open mic Friday. We have Jen and Twillow Talk. Jen with myself up for Twillow Talk on Monday. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I have.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, next week, it's just you and I, Tanys, so far. And then we have Betsy, medium Betsy Palmer, and then we have Marina on. So that's going to be a lot of fun. New readers with us.
Yeah.
I have readings with Betsy next Tuesday. Betsy and Terry at Holding Your Space. So if you want to get a slice of the power that is known as medium Betsy Palmer, join us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's fabulous. We had a meet and greet with her, and she's just an amazing person. So yeah, we're very thankful for our community. All right, guys. So we got to go because we got laughs, but we love you all so much. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We are so excited to have you all here, and come back and subscribe to all of our channels because we always have amazing things coming out. So sending you all tons of love. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.